Good day, peeps of Romerica.
Hi.
Today we're going to be reviewing another trailer, which is for a crime drama series called Perry Mason.
Mm-hmm. It's on HBO. It's directed by some directors which worked on Game of Thrones, Boardwalk Empire, and The Sopranos, which means that it's gonna be a pretty interesting crime series. I don't know how much they're gonna wanna extend it, but we'll have a season of 8 episodes this summer, which is a godsend to people which love TV shows because of the pandemic we don't have a lot of shows or
lots of crazy things going on in the world still, and
if you haven't seen news.
yeah. So we'll get right into it.
Yeah, we'll get right into the trailer.
Mr. Mason, certain matters require discretion and finesse. That's the kind of thing you're good at.
Sounds like Tom Hanks.
Wear your good suit.
This is my good suit.
Relatable.
You're a detective, Mr. Mason. It's a fancy word for a busybody, but yes.
It's very easy for you to break the rules, isn't it? And you never accept any help.
How about I have a look? You stay in the truck.
Shut up. Start the car! How can we help you, Mr. Baggerly? Members of my church.
An unspeakable act has visited upon them. Kidnapping gone way wrong. Worst thing you ever seen.
What do you know what I've seen?
We do what we don't like when there's a greater good to be served. You more than anyone should know that.
The devil put Charlie Dodson in this box.
Mr. Mason, it's hard to believe that you're the right person for the job.
I'm the only person for this job.
When it gets dark, I don't know no peace.
All they've got is innuendo and circumstance.
Life can be so
We have to go after him!
Why are you digging so hard?
It's the way I play the game.
You want to know things, Mr. Mason. You want to prove things. What comfort has that ever given you?
Ow.
Ouchie.
Blessed be the man who will gather evidence against the devil.
You're saying the police are involved? The cops, the church, everybody.
Blessed be the man who will snap this devil's neck.
I'm just about out of moods.
You said just about out of moods. So what's the move?
solid ground.
I like that music.
Yeah. By the way, we haven't mentioned this. It's a remake, actually, or based on a TV show from the 50s called Perry Mason.
See,
which was extremely popular.
I thought that was a real person until he looked that up, and yeah.
I thought it was a real person too. Until I
Yeah,
looked it
sure
up.
seemed like it.
But what do you think about the trailer after a first view?
Well, when it comes to crime stuff and this film, how is it called? Film noir?
It has a
Sort
lot
of.
of elements of film noir. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels very much like that, which
like
is
that.
something I'm okay with.
Especially if
I'm
it's-
not big on this kind of thing,
Well,
not at all. But
Especially if it's a period piece and film noir, it's really
I like
cool.
the historical aspect of it, but I mean, I'm not really into crime series too much, even though I watched one recently.
You are into dark horror crime genre. And I think this fits. It's a very dark world from what I saw.
Yeah.
The actor seems pretty interesting. All the actors. He is your typical drunken or faded out
He's
detective in the 30s.
I think the term is hard-boiled detective.
Yeah. Kind of like gone through a lot.
Yeah, which is, you know, it's always interesting to see these people's lives, you know, what they go through and how they handle family life too, if that's mentioned in this.
I don't think he has a family. From
Well,
what I
that's
saw.
even worse, because,
Yeah.
you know, if he doesn't have anybody to lean on, then, geez, imagine how that life is.
And it's interesting because he seems like he's incompetent, but at the same time,
Yeah.
he seems also capable. Or
I think this is one of those shows that as you watch it, you feel more and more pain.
well, yeah, exactly. As in his reaction in the trailer.
Yeah, it seems pretty convincing how everything is. And that lady in that, well, I don't know, feels like that's going to be interesting too. How she talks to him and gets him to do things based on how much of a fit she throws.
I think I saw that actress in other movies, but I'm not sure because of her makeup and her hair in this one. I don't know if it's gonna be for more than one season. Maybe it's just gonna be more like a miniseries or one of those shows which appear once every 2 years. But being an HBO original production, I think it's gonna be great, especially because I know the directors which are gonna direct some of the episodes, and I think it's gonna be really.
It'll
I don't
probably increase in popularity.
It seems probably to be successful, at least to people who enjoy these types of shows. HBO doesn't release things constantly, but when they do, most of them are good. So, all right.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But it seems pretty promising for people that like crime dramas.
We should
Get going.
get going and see you soon with other new content we're gonna do here in this channel.
Yeah.